Anyhow, so then the next match, the third match of a 5-match card. We've had 25 minutes of women and 5 minutes of men. So now we got some more women. For the women's Intercontinental title, it was Becky Lynch against our friend Lyric, the bird lady, the crazy bird lady, as Becky calls her. And
it's weird when the heel says something, you're like, yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. And see, here's the thing, and I'm sorry for the wrestling purists out there that I'm not going to break these matches down blow by blow and examine the psychology, but just in a general fashion. Here's the thing. Becky Lynch, big women's star, not as big as she was at one time. She was hotter back then, but she's established. She's a star. Lyric, this ain't going to work. Not only the fucking wings, okay? Not only the outfit and the name that's unwieldy, and people in fucking Hattiesport, Mississippi are going to go, what? But watch her work when she comes out, when she's facially, she looks scared to death. There's no expression. There's no energy. When Rhea comes out for the fucking entrance, she's got the facial. She's doing a thing. When Liv comes out, with the Chelsea Green, she's silly as fuck, but she's animated.
She's committed. She's committed to it. Yeah.
She's committed. This girl looks scared shitless, no expression, no energy. She's not being sexy. She's not being cheerful. She looks like she's second guessing herself. Why am I here? Do you see that?
I agree with you. I mean, I don't think she's untalented in the ring. I think she is, but I think she doesn't exude confidence. And
there you go.
They're trying everything. I mean, they're trying to get her to exude anger, all sorts of things right now. And again, this whole Becky thing is just, in the end, to get her over more. And I think she's talented, but, you know, it's not as bad as Damian Priest, but it's kind of like that thing. Something's amiss. Maybe drop the wings. I mean, that's, again, the first thing.
Well, but also the personality, the connect, the be happy to be. She, again, looks, I think I said earlier, she looks like she ought to be a clerk in a pet shop. She's a normal person. She ain't showbiz. She's just coming out there in a fucking costume. And, I mean, if her work was off the charts, impressive to where, you know, some of those other things wouldn't matter, but I don't see that either. And I know that she and Becky are friends or country women or whatever, but it ain't working. It's like a low-fat Twinkie. It's there, but there's not much to it. Even the people were trying to be polite. Becky's trying, but there's no pizzazz to this young lady. She almost lost her top 30 seconds in. Did you see that? Had to have the referee tie it back up for her.
I told you, I'm really enjoying the women's division lately. I
was about to say that might have helped her. That might have helped her, but 15-minute match, Becky rolled her up and pulled the tights and won the title. And then, as per pre-match agreement stipulation, Lyric had to raise Becky's hand, and when she was doing that, if you go back and watch it, anybody that cares enough, that'll be 3 people out there. She's supposed to be trying to milk it and sell it like, I don't want to have to raise your hand, oh God, and kind of holding her nose and being forced to do it. Yes, I agreed, or whatever. She was making all kinds of weird faces, but I'm not sure they were faces that fit that fucking, but she was just making weird faces and standing around and had her head down. I don't think she's comfortable on television. I don't think she knows what to do. I mean, go back and look at those faces. It's just odd. It's just odd. And then she put the belt on Becky and then German suplexed her. So this is not over. The bad feelings have not been settled yet.
Do you believe, do you believe
otherwise than
Becky on
that,
the mic? I mean, Becky's talented and Becky could spit stuff out, but does it always come across like she's performing, or do you believe her?
I think she's better than average. I don't think she's, the greatest female promo ever in history, but I think she's better than average. And I think that when
Well, yeah.
when she was on that run, they believed and it worked. And I think now that she's been back, I think everything else has kind of moved on, and some of the things are reaching these days. Does that make any sense?
I think so. Again, we'll talk about Raw later. But that was Becky Lynch versus Lyra. Is it Lyra? Lyra? Is it Lyra or Lyra? Lyra Valkyria. I think it's Lyra.
I don't know. Well, I think that it depends on what kind of change you get, what country you're in.
Well, that
Could
was
be Lyra.
that was
could be pesos.
Intercontinental women's title match and a title change.
It certainly was a mouthful there. Speaking of bad actresses, there was a Kardashian ringside with some weird looking face tattooed fucking guy.
That's the drummer from Blink 182, Travis Barker. He was in a plane crash years ago.
Did he get the tattoos to cover up all the scars?
And I think he had a lot of them before the plane crash. It was just, maybe.
Well, then they couldn't tell how bad he was hurt. That's why he looks so painfully thin.
This is like TKO's dream. We're in LA. We got a Kardashian. Hey, someone got a bonus.
Hey, everybody in LA's had a Kardashian, hadn't they? So, I mean, seriously.
Well, they're getting older. They're not young anymore.
Just do the math. Well, these things add up. Were we going to the next match? Where were we going?
Well, that was the women's Intercontinental match. Again, I think it was a good match.